If you watch this video all the way through, you'll learn exactly how login works in real projects. Today, we'll walk through a tiny Flask project. It shows how cookies and CSRF protection work together. On screen, you can already see the finished app, a simple login UI and a Get Profile button. Before we dive into the code, let's understand why these pieces exist. The cookie stores a session ID securely. This tells the server which user is logged in. The CSRF token makes sure requests to protected endpoints come from our legitimate client, not a malicious site. Together, they protect the login process and other actions from being hijacked. I'll explain what each piece does, then we'll run it and see how it works. By the end, you'll understand sessions, cookies, and CSRF in practice. It's short, clear, and easy to follow. Now let's build the project step by step. This project needs Flask installed. You can install it with pip. I already had it installed when I recorded this, so I'm ready to go. Now let's look at the server logic. The app creates an in-memory store for sessions and CSRF tokens. Here we have the home route. This function runs whenever someone visits the root URL. It simply renders and returns the login.html template. This is the login page that the user sees on screen. When the button is clicked, a post request needs to be sent to the server. Let's focus on that now. When a user posts to the login endpoint, the server checks the username and password. For a successful login, it generates two secrets, a session ID and a CSRF token. The session ID is returned to the browser as an HTTP-only cookie with same site equals strict, and the CSRF token is returned in the JSON response body. On the server, the session entry stores the username and an expiry timestamp. In this example, the session only lives for 5 seconds, and the CSRF token is associated with that session ID. The profile endpoint reads the session ID from the cookie and reads the CSRF token from an incoming request header named xCSRF token. It first verifies the session exists and hasn't expired, and then it compares the stored CSRF token for that session to the token provided by the client. If either check fails, it returns an error. If both pass it returns the user info. So the important security ideas here are keep the session identifier in a cookie that JavaScript cannot read directly, HTTP only, and require a separate CSRF token submitted in a header so cross-site requests can't forge authenticated actions. Next, the front end you see, the HTML is straightforward. There are text inputs for username and password, a login button, and a get profile button, plus a small area to show messages and the returned profile JSON. The page's JavaScript implements two async functions. The login function reads the input values and sends them as JSON to the login endpoint. It also includes credentials, so the browser will store the session cookie the server sets. When the server responds successfully, the JS stores the returned CSRF token in a variable and shows a success message. The get profile function ensures we have a CSRF token, then sends a get to the profile endpoint, including the xCSRF token header and credentials so the cookie is sent. The profile response is printed into the pre-formatted block for viewers to inspect. This flow demonstrates separating the cookie session identifier from the CSRF token required header. That separation is key to preventing CSRF attacks. Now, a quick note about styling. The CSS gives a dark, centered login box, rounded corners, subtle shadows, and clear input and button styles so the demo looks modern and readable. I won't dwell on each rule, it's just clean, minimal UI styling so viewers can focus on the behavior. The whole project is available on my GitHub if you want the exact files and to play with it yourself. Check the repo linked in the video description. Back to the server briefly. The hard-coded valid credentials in this demo are the username and password we'll use during the demo. Now let's run the Flask application and test what we've built. I'll enter a wrong password first to show the error feedback. Then I'll enter the correct credentials and you'll see the success message with a CSRF token returned. After that, I'll click Get Profile, and you'll see the profile data arrive because the browser sent the session cookie and the JS sent the matching CSRF token in the header. Important behavior to observe. The session and CSRF token only last 5 seconds in this example. That means even if you were logged in a moment ago, after 5 seconds, the session entry expires and the server will delete it. A subsequent request to the profile endpoint will fail with a session expired or invalid token error, and you'll need to log in again. This short expiry is for demonstration. In real apps, you'd use longer, safer lifetimes and persistent storage instead of in-memory maps. Thanks for watching. If you liked this walkthrough, give the video a thumbs up, check the GitHub repo in the description, and subscribe for more security-focused web demos. See you in the next video.